Hello everyone, welcome to pharmacy lectures. Today we are going to discuss SAR of alkylating agents, and in alkylating agents today we will discuss SAR of nitrosoureas. Nitrosoureas key facts. Nitrosoureas are unstable structures that decompose readily in the aqueous environment of the cell, and after decomposition various chemical structures arise there, and those chemical structures will damage the proteins and DNA molecules. Here we can see in this nitrosourea there is a nitroso group attached to the nitrogen of urea. That's why it is called nitrosourea. The various classes of nitrosoureas are: the first generation contains aliphatic, alicyclic, aromatic and heteroaromatic groups. Second generations are water soluble, hydroxyalkyl and hydroxycycloalkyl analogues. Third generation includes various carrier moieties such as amino acids, peptides, carbohydrates, nucleosides and steroids. And fourth generation of these agents contains nitroxyl moieties and conjugates composed of amino acids, carbohydrates and steroids. Today we will discuss only first generation and nitrosourea. Nitrosoureas, now let's see how this will work and damage the DNA. Nitrosourea first gets deprotonated, and after deprotonation it gets converted to anion, and this anion further decomposes to isocyanate and chloroethyl diazohydroxide. This isocyanate, it can damage various proteins, and this chloroethyl diazohydroxide, it will further decompose by releasing nitrogen gas and carbon dioxide molecule and forms 2-chloroethyl carbocation. And in this 2-chloroethyl carbocation, it can damage 2 sections of DNA. You can see here above it is written 2. The 2 means 2 portions of DNA, and will damage the 2 portions of DNA. Let's see here. This how looks like. Here we can see the 2 carbocations are damaging the 2 sections of DNA by reacting with guanine, and this is how nitrosoureas will alkylate the DNA, and that's why it is called alkylating agents. And now let's see structure activity relationship. Today we will discuss only aliphatic analogues, and in aliphatic analogues also there are various classes. There are mononitrosoureas, there are binitrosoureas. Here it is written mononitrosoureas because there is only one nitroso group attached to the nitrogen of urea. If there would be another N double bond O attached to the nitrogen of urea, then it would be called dinitrosoureas, and there can be other also. And for this structure activity relationship, I have taken reference from a critical appraisal of the evolution of N-nitrosoureas as anti-cancer drugs. If you want this article, then mail me, I will provide you. Now let's see SAR. First, substitution with 2 chloroethyl groups in this R group resulted in higher anti-cancer activity than either a substitution with longer carbon chains or an unsaturated group. So it is best to substitute 2 chloroethyl groups in R position. If we substitute by other molecules such as longer carbon chain molecules or unsaturated groups, then it will not result in higher anti-cancer activity. Let's see next point. Substitutions at both nitrogens of urea with 2 chloroethyl moiety resulted in BCNU. Here BCNU means bis N 2 chloroethyl N nitrosourea or carmustine, which was found to be more active than N1 methyl analogues. If both of these nitrogens of urea contains 2 chloroethyl group, the resulting molecule will be very potent like this carmustine. And if we substitute only one portion, only one nitrogen with 2 chloroethyl group and another nitrogen with simple methyl group, then such will be less active than this carmustine molecule. Let's see what they can be. This can be these molecules. These will be very less active in comparison to this carmustine molecule. And let's see point number C. Among various 1,3-bis 2-haloethyl 1-nitrosoureas, where at position number 1 and 3, or simply at this R and R1 position, if there is haloethyl substitution, of those substitutions, iodo and bromo analogues can undergo decomposition in plasma, and bromo analogues are found to be active against certain cancer cells. However, the iodo analogues were found to be inactive because iodine is a good living group and it can decompose in the plasma, and bromo is also good living group but not good as comparison to iodine. So that's why these iodo and bromo are not as potent, not as diversely potent as comparison to chloro and fluoro analogues. And in comparison to chloro and fluoro groups, the chloro groups were found to be more active than fluoro groups and much safer also. And the mechanism by which fluoro will act on cancer cells and mechanism by which chloro will act on cancer cells are different, but however they both are having cytotoxic activity. And let's see point number D. The placement of chlorine in the 3 position of relative to urea means, if we this structure you can see for reference here. The placement of chlorine in the 3 position of relative to urea nitrogen yielded compound with no anti-cancer activity. Means if we elongate the number of carbon atoms from 2 to 3, then such type of molecule will have no anti-cancer activity. So we cannot elongate the number of carbon atoms in between the nitrogen and halogen. And let's see point number E. Replacement of halogen. If we replace the chloro CH2Cl with trifluoromethyl group, then such molecules will have no anti-cancer activity. This is example here. Here the chloro molecules at the end are substituted with trifluoromethyl group and these compounds are having no activity. And let's see our last point here. 1,3-dimethyl 1-nitroso-2-thiourea means if we substitute the oxygen with sulfur, then such compounds will not have any activity against this intraperitoneal inoculated L1210 cancer cells. So we cannot substitute oxygen with sulfur in case of N-methylated nitrosoureas or simple nitrosoureas. So this was all about the aliphatic analogues and of the aliphatic analogues of mononitrosoureas. And if you want more detail of the SAR of nitrosoureas or any other anti-cancer drug or any other class of drug in medicinal chemistry, comment in the comment section and wait. Let's see, if I have time then I will post the SAR. So this was all. If you have any problems, please comment, and thank you for watching. See you in next video.